First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want...
Throw is up the line as it gets away. Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On its tailor-made to short. 6 to second for 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Time for the White Sox to go to work. George Tippett is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Snap throw from the catcher. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Runners on the move for second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Juan Soto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Fastball just inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Kyle Schwarber.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Jordan Groshans. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 17.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matt.
Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 9. The first baseman, David Brody.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like
Now
to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, A.J.
First pitch on its way.
Reed.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Robinson into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Up next for Chicago, Ezra Montalvo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High pop-up. Longoria is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Ready to take his hacks again, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now started to go down after. If he couldn't hold back, it's strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Jordan Groshans. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Encarnacion is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. First offering on its way. Nick Madrigal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Corey Ray will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Groshans over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Dansby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Cubs.
New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Albert Almora.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Andrew.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. And that misses ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the first pitch to him. Yoan Moncada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Robinson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder, number 22.
Man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And here's the big
The
left-handed
first
bat of A.J. Reed. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
No.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His 4th long ball of this series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Ian
The
Happ.
center fielder, number 8.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Full count.
3-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
John Means takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Kyle Schwarber will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, beat it up.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Jordan Groshans. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Ray. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
No,
Fastball
inside.
just misses. That's ball 1. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
2-2.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Ray, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
To the plate now, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits.
Leading up for the White Sox.
He's ready. Here's the
right
first
fielder.
offering.
Hurrah!
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Howe will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Ezra.
Now at the plate, Ezra Montalvo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pitch is popped up. Bodie is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting,
Standing in, Nick Madrigal. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fastball well outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Encarnacion is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Moncada is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
the center fielder.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball, no.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
1-0.
1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the stretch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Giovanni Gallegos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Gallegos.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home. So stepping in, Corey Ray. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This one's down to third. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Kenny Davis stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Almora in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Jordan Groshans.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Gallegos has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Hit the other way out toward right field. Encarnacion is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Yeah.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Edwin Diaz comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 39.
David Bodie will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Standing in, Juan Soto. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The left fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next is Chicago.
Now at the plate, A.J. Reed. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next is Chicago.
Here's
the right
the
fielder.
Ferrar Encarnacion is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's a look over to first. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The center fielder, number 8.
Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in, Evan Longoria. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home. Stepping into the box, Ezra Montalvo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Marcos Brito will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing
first delivery to him on the way.
Number 27, Marcos.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
In now, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
digging in to try it again, Corey Ray. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now.
No strike.
The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. set to start the ninth in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
So here's Albert Almora next. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Andrew.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down and away, ball 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ray waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, David Bote. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 11-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So here's Yoan Moncada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. Here now is Juan Soto, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Lined hard to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded to the right. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.